People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. It is becoming more and more obvious that Jamaica is a type of place in which you can't trust nobody. Can't trust the leaders. Can't trust a lot of politicians. Can't trust friends. Sometimes you can't even trust your own family, your own flesh, and BLOOD. A lot of persons living overseas, when them leave go overseas, them have them business to take care of, meaning them bank account, meaning them land, meaning them house, them bills. A lot of times you delegate this responsibility to somebody that you can trust. Sometimes it's family, sometimes your son and your daughter. A lady living overseas, she usually send money to her son through some sorts of bank account, wire transfer, through one of those financial institutions. Every month or so, he would go to the bank, use the bank card that she left, withdraw the money, take care of the responsibility. However, this one time, him go missing. So people, I am going to let you hear the desperate cries of this mother. And then I am going to give my piece. I am going to then let you hear a voice note with somebody explaining the whole situation in intricate details. Take a listen to what the mother has to say, then I'll give my piece.
A Scotia Bank then take him away from and then carry him up the beach at Times Square. Go use the car to a Scotia Bank in the day. So then take him away from Scotia Bank, my brother. Please do all what you can do for get him back for me, please.
Now people, you hear the desperate cries, you hear the pain in this mother's voice. Explaining, say, he went to Scotia Bank, I guess last communication, and then them take him away to a next location for that bank card and the proceeds of whatever was in that bank card. So it kind of tells you that it's probably somebody that he knows, or definitely somebody that he knows. There's a next voice note that accompanied this voice note. I am going to let you take a listen, take a look to exactly what that person has to say with more details of exactly what transpired. Take a listen, take a look.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, man. People in our group here, I'm big on our strength. So you are going to know, want to listen to voice note, please and thanks. You can look on the picture too now. Please and thanks. Most of the people have parents, have kids. You know, so voice note there from a lady, a good friend of mine. She have foreign. She just called me around 10 minutes ago. I say, him always send money come give youth. You know, she doing business for him. So one person will always bring the youth, go to the bank or whatever go do business. So it's like, them kidnap the youth. You get what me I say? You see me? Then kidnap the youth and bring him a Negril, come job some money, whole heap of money, US account and Jamaican. And them just kidnap the youth and gone with him. Them a call him and can't get him all long. So I just ask you please and thanks if you can share this to me. You get to me, I say status, whatever platform you can share it to me, please and thanks. Because the lady a cry and you know how mother go and you know so I want to see or something like that. So I just ask everybody will get this and listen to a voice note here. Please me I beg you. Just share it for me. Share the picture. Send the voice note and anybody will glimpse the youth or whatever, just please me I beg you hear.
So people, again, this man is confirming that on a regular basis, this person sends money, I think mother and son, and then him draw out the money and do exactly what he wants to do. The man also made it clear that he has a driver, I guess a specific person that he usually uses. Maybe one of those time in some sorts of conversation, he probably thought that this person is somebody he could trust. So therefore him tell him say, Yeah, man. My mother, the overseas, you know, wherever. And she send me money and want me take care of her bills. So I just deal with it for her. And, you know, she take care of the family and thing. Not knowing that this person would use his words against him. Because, in my opinion, I think that this is the person in which was driving him around, taking him to the bank, taking him to go take care of the mother's business while she's overseas. Probably said to somebody, probably conspired, scheme and plot with somebody else and say, they don't know, say, me pick up a little man and the mother send X amount of US, Jamaican, and of course these little 2-foot posts, 2-foot hyena with their desperate evil self are said to themselves, they don't know, say, we need to eat him food, literally meaning the cash, meaning his life. Now people, this just shows you the mentality. Like I said, this is just my opinion of what probably took place based on things that I've seen in the past and know how these criminal elements roll. So what this shows you is more than likely somebody that he knows, somebody that he trusts, probably somebody that his mother even recommended. However, people easily get corrupt. People get bad mind, especially when they are desperate. Them not care about your mother responsibility or bills where she have to pay. Them not care about you. It is all about them. So therefore, if them can rob you, take you away, and then kill you and fling you in a some sorts of bush. Them not really care once them get your money. Them not care about your life. Them not care about your parents. Them not care about nothing, none at all. It is all about them. And people, even more disturbing and a likely thing that could also happen is that even the son himself might have also plotted and schemed against his own mother. I am not saying that that is the case 100%, but me just say, don't be surprised that even this little youth and people, this is my disclaimer once again, I am not saying that that is the case in this case, but me just say, I have heard or seen situation in which your own daughter, your own son, rob and take with them own mother, them own father. I have seen where people overseas send money to them own family member, son or daughter in a Jamaica, and them plot and scheme with other people and act like them get kidnapped, act like them get abducted, act like them get robbed because them themselves get corrupted against their own family, or own mother or father. And what is even more disturbing, I have seen cases in which after these people realize they are them own family, them own son, them own daughter, plot and scheme to rob them, when the people them come back to Jamaica because they don't have any sorts of answer, they don't have any sorts of cash, because of shame, then them take away the same people them where them rob. So people, me just say, do not just read the fine prints when you are reading. Always think outside of the box. Always think even the least likely possibility, because people, this is Jamaica. Them full of scheme, them full of craft. Any sort of card can play. Any and everybody cannot be trusted. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, it seems as if the one or double takeaway become born in a Jamaica. The people them a go for the triple, them a go for the quadruple, meaning at least 3 and 4 purses. Last night at about 1 a.m. at a place called Genesis Lounge and Grill along Summerfield Main Road in a Chapelton that is in Clarendon, 4 persons lost their life. Person number 1, Kish Brown, age 44, business operator of Lime Road, Summerfield, Clarendon. Next one, Theo Manning. Next one, Verel Manning. Next one, Rasta Tompa. I guess both Mannings lost their life, brother or sister, some sorts of relative. Based on the information, it is said that the residents heard all sorts of loud EXPLOSIONS. Them summons the po-po. When the po-po came, they found all of these people laying in a pool of their own, BLOOD, right in front of the building. It is said that all of these persons' bodies were riddled with all sorts of corn. The BODY of Brown was clad in blue shirts, brown jean shorts and barefoot. The BODY of Varel Manning was found clad in a white marina, black jean shorts and black slippers. The body of Theo Manning was clad in black, yellow and green multicolored jacket, white t-shirt, black jean short, black slippers. The body of Rasta Thumper was clad in black and white shirt, brown shorts, brown shoes. Based on the information, everything BLOODY. Now I have the pictures and videos to validate and verify that this was horrible. Whoever came for them wanted everybody DEADING. They wanted to make sure that nobody lived to see a next day. Based on the information, it is said that the BODIES were transported to the Maypen Hospital, where they were pronounced by a doctor. The bodies were then removed to Witter and Son Funeral Home for storage pending post-mortem. Now people, this tells you that something is definitely wrong whenever you see two family members. Out of these 4 victims, 2 persons, Varel Manning and Theo Manning. Based on credible source, it is said that this is coming from some sorts of family dispute over land, over house, over assets. Is this a next case of DEAD left legacy? Now, there were 4 persons, 2 of these confirmed to be family member based on the last name Manning. However, you and I know that whenever these people come for anybody, they are not going to leave any sorts of witness because them don't want anything to trail back. Don't know if Rasta Thumper and then the next person I am speaking about, Kish Brown, is related in any way to the Mannings. However, all 4 of them went to the place of no recovery. Point blank and period. Now people, it has become more and more obvious that the morals and ethics in Jamaica are gone. And I got a very disturbing video about 24 hours ago or so. In this video, it shows a man and a lady in some sorts of 1-bedroom with a little child. That little child was obviously watching some sorts of cartoon because the TV was showing clearly. However, it seems as if while that little child, maybe about 3 or 4 year old, was watching the cartoon, the man and the woman was in some sorts of compromising position. Pretty much she was blowing on his go-go-zella. Now it seems as if during that watching of this cartoon, the little girl Picnic decides that she wants some ice cream, or she was more interested in what the 2 big people did do. So the video pan the lady, a blow upon the man, and in that same vision, looking straight at them, was that little child bawling for some sort of ice cream. You could then hear the man say, "How you want ice cream?" And then the lady stopped her action and kind of looked on the little girl, not trying to hide, not trying to cover up. The man then instructed her, "You might need to go and get the ice cream," and they did. So this man never bothered to cover up himself. That lady just get up, never bothered to cover up themselves. Them never care one hoot about what that child was seeing and what they were doing. Needless to say, the sheet that they were on looked dirty. Me no know why this man decided to videotape the whole episode, including those filthy, stain-riddled sheets. Moral of the story is this: I am not going to say it is not natural if you have your woman, your wife, your mate, whoever, that will not do your thing, do nothing, whatever that is. However, do not do that in the presence of any sort of little pitney. It no matter what, because these little pitney, they are smart these days. Them are gonna notice everything, and like them say, children live what they learn. So therefore, if you have some sort of pitney and you do all sort of dirty deed in front of them, best believe they are going to start sooner than they are supposed to in doing things that you as a parent don't want them to do. So people may just say, if you cannot do anything in the privacy of your home, in your own room, and have your pitney in them own room and the door lock or your door lock, why is it that you want to do this, and even worse, expose your filth on social media for people like me to see? Who is going to expose you? People like me say, the theme of these little dirty JOHN crow don't have any sort of respect for themselves, don't have any sort of pride, don't have any sort of dignity, any sort of morals or scruple for them own pitney. And then them wonder, how my pitney turn out to be some sort of criminal or some sort of sketalina. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like this, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.